When you open up your favorite investing app and see a wall of bright red numbers, your heart instantly drops into your stomach. I feel like almost everyone panics here. That is completely normal. The truth is, most beginners think portfolio diversification means buying 50 random individual tech stocks that they saw trending on social media. That is not true diversification. That is just gambling. Think about it this way: if you bet your entire life savings on a single horse in a high stakes race, you will probably lose. That is sheer madness. Nobody wants that risk. Here's what nobody tells you about building real wealth that lasts for decades without causing you gray hairs or endless sleepless nights. Real diversification basically means buying baskets. That gives you safety, that protects your money. Now then, let us step back for a second and look at how you actually build this strong foundation step by step right now. Many people fall for myths. They pick individual winning stocks. Honestly, you do not need to be a Wall Street genius or spend hours analyzing balance sheets to make money in the market. That is completely false. Simplicity wins every time. Instead, imagine walking into a grocery store to buy apples, but instead of buying just one apple, you buy a full fruit basket. One apple might rot. The basket stays fresh. So, how does this actually work in real life with real money sitting in your personal investment account at the end of the day? You buy exchange traded funds. They are called ETFs. For your absolute core foundation, you want to put about 60 to 70% of your cash into a total stock market fund. Consider funds like VTI, or consider funds like VU. When you buy VTI, you instantly own a tiny piece of over 3,000 American businesses across pretty much every single industry sector. That is instant safety. That is maximum coverage. When big giant companies like Apple or Microsoft grow, your portfolio naturally grows right alongside them without you lifting a single finger. That is true passive growth. That builds real wealth. But look, relying exclusively on American companies carries a hidden risk that most beginners completely overlook until it is far too late. Single country risk exists. You need international coverage. Now, on the flip side, global economic history shows us that international markets regularly take the lead for long stretches of time. America does not always win. Cycles change all the time. Think about it like building a championship sports team where you need both incredible offensive scoring and reliable defensive coverage on the field. Your quarterback might get hurt. Your defense saves you. Here's how you fix that single country exposure by allocating roughly 20% of your money into an international index fund like VXUS. This fund spans the globe. You own top foreign brands. By holding VXUS, you suddenly own massive world-class companies across Europe, Asia, and emerging markets like Japan and the United Kingdom. That spreads your risk. That catches foreign growth. If you are a bit younger and want an extra engine for aggressive capital growth, you can also add a growth tilt fund. Look closely at SHG. It boosts your returns. Here's the catch, though. Stocks can be pretty wild and volatile when unexpected economic storms hit the news headlines around the world. Stock prices crash sometimes. Red days test sanity. Imagine driving a car down a rough, rocky mountain road without any shock absorbers built directly into the wheels underneath your vehicle. You feel every bump. The ride feels awful. That is why every smart beginner portfolio needs a reliable stabilizing anchor to smooth out the ride during brutal market downturns. You need financial cushions. Cash flow protects you. You can create this stability by putting 10 to 20% of your total investment money into dividend ETFs or solid bonds. A great choice is SHD. Another option is BND. SHD picks financially rock-solid companies that pay you actual cash dividends every single quarter, regardless of what stock prices are doing. Cash hits your account. You get paid regularly. You can even keep a portion in a high-yield savings account, earning steady, guaranteed interest to act as your ultimate cash safety net. That buffers your brain. That keeps you calm. So, how does this actually work in real life when you sit down with your hard-earned paycheck at the beginning of the month? Let us look at numbers. Dollar amounts bring clarity. Suppose you have a total of $1,000 ready to invest for your long-term future inside a brand new portfolio today. Put 700 into VTI. That forms your core. Next, you put $200 directly into VXUS to capture that sweet international growth from top foreign companies across the globe. Your portfolio goes global. You reduce domestic risk. Finally, you place $100 into SHD or cash to act as your ultimate anchor during wild market swings and volatility. That completes the setup. That is your model. Now, what if you are starting with $10,000 instead of $1,000 in your investment account this year? The exact ratios apply. The math remains identical. You put $7,000 into VTI, $2,000 into VXUS, and $1,000 straight into SHD or BND. Look at how clean. Anyone can do this. Here is what nobody tells you about tax-smart account placement when you are holding dividend funds inside your personal wealth plan. Taxes can hurt returns. Account choice matters greatly. If you hold dividend assets inside a standard taxable brokerage account, you will owe taxes on those payouts every single tax year. Use a ROF IRA. Growth becomes tax-free. Now then, once your target portfolio is officially set up, how do you actually maintain it over the next 20 or 30 years? Do not trade daily. Avoid watching charts constantly. Think of your investment portfolio like a delicate houseplant sitting quietly in the sunroom of your warm and cozy home. Do not dig roots up. You will kill it. All you need to do is practice dollar cost averaging by setting up automated monthly deposits directly from your checking account into investments. Automation builds real wealth. You eliminate emotional guessing. Then, once a year, you perform a simple rebalancing exercise to reset your asset percentages back to your original target weights. Sell high automatically today. Buy low without hesitation. I feel like building long-term wealth should be quiet, predictable, and deeply satisfying as you watch your money multiply over time. Let us be real. What is your plan? Which of these specific ETFs are you planning to buy first, and how do you currently balance your investments right now? Drop a comment below. Subscribe for more tips.